So maybe let's start from like from the general idea. It's like to have like a 2 minutes testimonial from you about the experience of working with us. So working with Brainhub.
Yeah, awesome, man. So as you know, I've worked with you guys for a while now, and I've done project development and project management, both capacities, but a lot of times, right? And it's been pretty hard to find a team that will give you a product without fault. It's like rigorously tested. Anyway, so we started working with you, and we gave you a pretty hilariously um, full on project. Right, it was pretty deep. It was full stack development of basically an analog to Slack, um, and we looked at it. I knew how big a undertaking that was. You guys could appreciate it too, but we did it. We got stuck in. We separated into like modules and separate tasks, and by the end of it, we got there, and it's pretty seamless. I got to say. Like I was saying, one of the crazy things with working with you is that when the guys ship code, I know it's been tested and it works. Like usually you ship some code or you get to the testing phase, there's like 10 bugs or 11 bugs and you expect that. But with you guys, it's like the average is below one bug an iteration. So it's pretty cool.
Cool, man. I'm really happy to hear that. But do you recall like how you found us? Like how what was the process like for you to find a supplier for this product?
I think I came to you because of your proficiency in React, and it may have been via literally Google searches. I think you guys are doing some good articles on React even, I believe. And anyway, so once I spoke with you guys, and then you recommended the same stack that I wanted, which back in the day was not even as common, which was just Node and React and usual stuff now, and even TypeScript we may have been using. I'm not sure, but anyway, so I think it was via that, and then it was mainly like the blogs you were writing. Maybe even your engineers were writing some things that were technical or semi-technical, and like it was pretty powerful. It meant that you actually cared about what you were doing.
Awesome. And do you recall, because I remember when we talked, it was like 2018, I think. We got like a call to discuss our cooperation, and back then I remember you had some kind of MVP. You got a guy from TopTal. I think it was a guy from TopTal, and you made like some kind of MVP, and then you decided like to find like a dev shop instead of a supplier. Am I correct?
Yeah, good memory. Oh, yeah, like I got a guy who was, to his credit, pretty damn good, but it was too big of a task for him. And I worked with like more than 10 engineers from Top Tower, and this guy was pretty good. But yeah, we did like, I wanted to see if I could do it with a freelancer, and despite his efforts, we couldn't do it. And when I came to you, it was my first experience working with a team like that, because I worked with different teams, so not a dev shop like you guys. And anyway, so it worked really well. I don't think we even used the initial code at all. I think we started from scratch, because his code was pretty good, but like he was coding quickly to get things done. So yeah.
Hey, okay, cool. I have a last question here. Would you recommend working with us, and why? Like, or maybe like the proper question would be like, who is the right client for us? To work with us. Like, if you work with us, who do you imagine? Like,
Yeah. So when I think of you guys, I think of like painless augmentation. And I don't mean that in the way that sometimes they use augmentation, like they insert somebody into somebody else's team. What I mean is, if you're a company and you've already done a POC and you've already raised maybe a seed round, and you now have some charts that show that you know what you're doing, you just need to build this thing. Then I would go to you guys hands down, because you're going to save problems in the long run. You're going to save more money in the long run by getting it done correctly first. I don't think somebody who's just somebody that is inexperienced should go to you guys necessarily with like if they don't have software development skills and stuff and they want to build out a product. I don't think that's your ideal customer, and they're probably not prepared to. Well, they probably don't understand that it does cost a bit of money to do something properly, but in the long run, it will save you time and money. So anyway, I think it's just I think it's actually people that are have a lot of experience in the industry that don't want to screw around. So you think? What do you think?
Hey man, it's like 100%.
Yeah,
This is what I'm saying, and I really love the term which you mentioned. It's painless augmentation. I haven't
yeah,
heard it before, but
yeah,
I love it. It's like straight to the point. So
yeah, for sure. No,
it's
it's awesome.
100% us. Thanks, man.